Encyclopedia of Hell, an invasion manual for demons concerning the planet Earth and the human race which infests it. Translated from the demonic by Martin Olsen. The following manuscript is alleged to be a pirated edition of the original housed in a secret vault in Rome, beneath the Vatican Basilica de Santa Croce of Jerusalem. The pages were delivered to us by a courier in a manner which made knowledge of its origin impossible. The following cover letter claims to have been written by a disgruntled former agent of a covert organization. Encyclopedia of Hell is a facsimile of the original book, with its imperfections intact. Note that some pages show signs of wear due to the age of the manuscript or manner of reproduction. However, we present this unique volume exactly as it was delivered to us. Without further commentary, the publishers. From the desk of Nathan Stiles, SSA Field Agent, retired. Maggots die in sunlight. Motto: above the entrance of the Spiritual Security Agency. To whom it may concern, my name is Nathan Stiles. For 10 years I worked as an agent for the Spiritual Security Agency. The SSA is a covert military force composed of monks, ministers, nuns and priests from all world religions. Mankind is unaware that a secret war's been going on between Earth and Hell. For centuries, our agents have been trained in prayer, fasting and heavy artillery in order to stop demons from taking over Earth. Critical to the success of our mission is the existence of the book you now hold in your hands. I was fired when my superiors ordered me to keep this book a secret and I refused. They are idiots. This book was written by and for demons, instructing them on how to destroy mankind. I believe this book must be distributed to the public as quickly as possible before the demon invasion begins. Here are the facts. Hell is a real place, located in another dimension or frequency of matter. Demons are real entities, created and genetically engineered by the supernatural entity known as Satan. Over the past century, in particular, Hell has become overcrowded with human souls. For this reason, Satan drew up a detailed plan to gain more territory by invading Earth and annexing it to Hell. The book you now hold in your hands is a copy of an Encyclopedic Invasion Manual of Earth, written by Satan in English, the preferred language of Hell. As far as I know, only one copy presently exists on Earth. I seized it from the demon spy Zeke of Azimuth soon after he infiltrated Earth to scout landing sites for the invasion. SSA officials confiscated the manuscript from me by force and locked it in a vault beneath the Vatican. When I demanded that they release the manual to the world, my superiors refused, saying the document was classified. When I threatened to go public with what I knew, I was fired and told that if I spoke about the existence of the book, I would be discredited and eliminated. Because the fate of the world is at stake, I had no choice but to defy their orders. I broke into the vault and I stole the manual which you now hold in your hands. I did what I had to do. Now that you have the information you need, the fate of mankind is in your hands. How to read this book? Well, just as demonic thought is strange to us, so is our world incomprehensible to demons. To ensure an understanding of mankind, Satan compiled this overview of human existence from the satanic point of view. Demons are fundamentally different from human beings, having no physical or emotional heart and knowing nothing of love or the concepts of good or God. To help bridge the gap of understanding, I include here an overview of the contents and structure of the invasion manual. Each section of the book opens with a memo by the demon Zeke of Azimuth, the infiltrator who edited Satan's Encyclopedia and is also, weirdly, Poet Laureate of Hell. Zeke's memos tell the story of how he researched the manual by time travelling through Earth's past. The memos describe the demon's weird love affair with a human nun, his missions involving Hitler, Jesus, John F. Kennedy, so-called extraterrestrial aliens and so-called UFOs. Many threads in this satanic embroidery are woven throughout the section entitled Book 2, Manual of Earth Terms. To fully experience the bizarre world of demons and to understand the reasons for the invasion, track the links at the end of various Earth terms which connect to related terms in the book. For example, the letter A links to terms which explain mankind's origin, genetically engineered by a demon criminal, Satan's taboos regarding time travel to Earth, and the diametrically opposed views of heaven and hell concerning the past and the future. Tracking other links, footnotes and memos will reveal many other hidden facts, including a demon conspiracy to assassinate Satan, that Jesus apparently plagiarized his teachings from Satan, Satan's decision to kill his creator after being exposed to the human concepts of love and infinity, and God's peculiar plan for creating the universe. The book also abounds with secret writings using acrostics, weird and anachromatic ciphers, cryptograms, palindromes and elaborate hidden messages, combining various obscure codes and ciphers. For example, the curious reader can decode certain cryptic passages by utilising an online substitution cipher generator. The bizarre intricacy of the manuscript itself, its charts, diagrams, paradoxical layering of texts and recursive footnotes, combined with Satan's vile view of humanity, may make this volume too harsh and repulsive for many people to absorb. But I urge all men and women who care about the future of mankind to brave the contents of this encyclopedia with an open heart, for the invasion of Earth by hell is imminent. As I write these words, SSA assassins are trying to kill me to recover this book. I have little time. I urge you to give this the most important book in the history of the world to every man, woman and child as soon as possible. We must spread the word so that humanity will be prepared when the fleets of Hellcraft land and the invasion begins. Nathan Styles, SSA agent, retired.
Lord Satan's preface to the first edition of the Encyclopedia of Hell. The jewels of human mythology, the boogeymen, the ghouls and gnomes, the squeers, kobolds, podsnappers, elves and bungaboos are sorely disadvantaged by one ugly fact. They do not, as such, exist. For in the infinite dominions of hell, known to humanity as the universe, there exists only demons. Due to my immense wisdom and good taste, I have separated man from demonkind by the tapestry of time. A dense embroidery impenetrable by humanity. Only recently have I allowed my demon citizens access to the spiralatum of time travel, for fear that they would become corrupted by contact with odious mankind. For humans, as larval demons of immense obnoxiousness and stupidity, have yet to evolve into evil creaturehood. Know that humans are utterly ignorant of the existence of hell. Absurdly, they consider hell as either a myth or as a pit of fire festooning the core of their drab planet. They know not that the quavers of light speckling their sky are the island kingdoms of hell which, in their distant future, will become overpopulated by the rapacious reproductivity of demonkind. Therein lies the purpose of this manual. The city of Hell is now the most overpopulated district in my entire kingdom. Although I and my archdemons faithfully decapitate all lower demons, known as angels, immigrating to our slums every spring, their heads grow back every 11 years. Thus, in 11-year cycles, Hell City has become increasingly overpopulated. Largesse in decapitating angels has not remedied the problem. Drastic times call for drastic actions. You have all heard my invasion proclamation. This manual will be distributed to all demons shortly before boarding Hellcraft for the invasion of Earth. I order you, my subjects, to study this precious material in a state of readiness, with claws unsheathed and tails unfurled. It offers the studious demon pertinent geographical, physical, and psychological information concerning mankind and its noxious ancient environs, as well as time-saving tips on the trapping and cooking of humans as foodstuffs. Under normal circumstances, humans as veritable insects are no danger to the average demon. Yet, the queerness and primitive dementia of mankind have proven too much for the weak stomachs of many sophisticated demons. But despite their strangeness, humans are not to be feared. Relatively speaking, they are the least substantial of creatures. Tiny, querulous bugs trapped in jars of time, quaintly naming themselves Jack and Jill, and then flickering in and out of existence. Devoid of the ability to discern truth from falsity, humans have a fundamental propensity towards literalism and blind robotic format following. The result of the genetic engineering of the banished demon Abracadab, who homesteaded Earth in ancient times, humans, dimly aware of the paucity of their existence, kept from committing mass suicide by developing ridiculously self-absorbed mythologies in order to prop themselves up and with which to masturbate their minds to ecstasy. Mankind's fundamental delusion is that they are the central linchpin in the structure of creation. They perceive themselves as prizes being fought over by opposite supernatural armies, each battling for control over their priceless human souls. In reality, of course, there is no battle. The future is manifest. Only demons inhabit the cosmos, and humans are merely primeval gnats, crushed betwixt pages in the Book of Time, who, after eons, evolve into demonhood. Generally, humans should be ignored, swatted away, played with, or preemptorily squashed. Yet, to ensure a clean sweep in our invasion plan, nothing, not even mincing humanity, should be taken for granted. In this connection, be not deceived by man's ability to ape reason, for, in truth, humans have no real knowledge about anything whatsoever. Beware particularly of their ranks of theologians, quack-salvers, politicians, and empirics, which are attracted to the black radiation of demons and may attempt to communicate via their simplistic but focused linear pipeline thought. Once this material is fully understood, I bid you relax and enjoy your invasion. The correct posture with which the invading demon should enter into the earth density is one of amusement. Thus, it is my desire that this manual shall entertain the invading hordes with its harsh conceptual parodies, and by this device spur the reader on to study the more difficult and scholarly analysis herein. It has indeed been a monumental challenge to compile only the data essential to the invading demon, for the ghastly mores of humankind are dense and complex, and although the average demon may be nauseated by the unwanted strangeness of Earth as described herein, remember that the exegesis of truth is always obtained for a price. Read on then, my hideous demons, for now my book begins. Satan, Satan's Palace, City of Hell.